This is A-Game, fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So just continuing the thought from the last live stream that I did about Jane Roe, which you can find right here, and how they always got Black women windmilling, okay? Windmilling for them. And nothing to do with y'all. I'm going to share an article, at least part of an article. And then I'm going to share a video at some point so you can understand what I'm talking about and where we're going with this. So I want to share this article with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can see it together. And this is an article that was written in the Mary Sue, and it was posted yesterday. I'm going to make it big so you guys can see it. Stop using songs about Black emancipation for your white feminism, pro-choice videos. Okay. This first paragraph is so telling. Since the overturning of Roe v. Wade tore away reproductive rights nationwide, white women, regardless of political leaning, have been doing the most online at the expense of people of color, from claims like this is the first time the Supreme Court has taken away rights and not extended them, to suggesting that abortion clinics be set up on reservations. Now, we know who's on reservations. To shamelessly telling Black women online that they should lead the fight for reproductive rights. And I'm paraphrasing here, because we've been fighting for longer and are better equipped to fight. Just that paragraph alone. I may not even need to go further, but basically, it's saying, listen, we're feminine, we're women. Y'all are strong and independent, masculine women. Y'all have been fighting in this country on and off for this kind of right and that's kind of right. Get in here and windmill for us. Get in here, and I need you to do the best windmill for me. I'm going to sit back and sip lemonade in the shade, but I'm going to need you to hit out there. You know, you strong, you independent, you know what's going on. You know, you've been an underdog for a minute. You know what's happening. You do it. Chop, chop. As if all of this weren't bad enough, an echoing trend on TikTok specifically has been, quite frankly, disgusting. Two songs have been going around as pro-choice empowerment anthems play over videos frustrated with SCOTUS's rollback of reproductive and civil rights. See, the writers still don't get it because they still think it's about reproductive and civil rights. They signal that the uploader and women will be defiant and stay strong. One of them is a small clip of the song Keep Your Head Up. Y'all remember that? Keep your head up from Tupac. Okay, which was a song that was dedicated to 15-year-old Latasha Harlins, whose killing alongside the acquittal in the beating of the Rodney King case sparked 92 riots. The song is an ode to Black women. You don't need the music video dedication to know it's about Black women. Only look at the name of the album and the opening lyrics of the song, which little something from my godson Elijah and a little girl named Corin. Some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. Tupac cares or don't nobody else care. We all familiar with that. Okay, whatever. I'll be the first to admit I'm a person who prefers to fawn over sound and melody rather than context and lyrics. However, if you're going to do something in public, such as reference a song for an intentional political reason or just creative art, With it, every element of the song matters. At least look at the lyrics and who made it. Okay. So then it goes on to talk about how they use a song from the Harriet Tubman movie. I have not watched that movie. I don't intend to. The rest of this isn't necessarily so important, so let me stop sharing. So I did want to point that out. The first paragraph was really the key here. White women telling black women online, listen, get out there and windmill. Windmill like you ain't never windmill before. And they keep trying to say, and even the woman, whoever it was, wrote this article, still believe on some level that abortion and Roe v. Wade had something to do with women's rights and women's reproductive rights and helping women, you know what I'm saying, and assisting women, and that without that federally protected right, that black women and women of color are going to be the most affected or the most negatively affected. I'm going to show you a clip. Let me go ahead and share my screen again, because this clip right here was a doozy. It's a short. So I'm going to share here, and here we go.
We're here in New York City asking people their thoughts on abortion.
Do you know who you're interviewing?
Sorry, no. Please do.
I'm Alexander Sanger. I'm the former president of Planned Parenthood of New York. My grandmother is Margaret Sanger, who founded Planned Parenthood. You cannot make abortion go away by criminalizing it. Mm-hmm. All you do is you make it unsafe. You put women at risk, poor women, women of color, women that don't have the advantages of middle class, wealthy women to travel somewhere and get an abortion. Mm-hmm. It's discriminatory, it's unfair, it's unsafe, and to me, it's just a total outrage against women.
It's a woman's choice.
Yes.
Now, let me stop sharing. Let me come back to you guys. Let me fix this, because I do move my microphone so that you're able to hear those videos better. But that was Margaret Sanger's grandson. And who was the first group of women that he talked about? Black women and women of color, poor women, women who wouldn't have the type of money that middle class or upper class white women would have to travel to places where abortion would be legal. So he tied it to discrimination. He tied it to healthcare. He tied it to all of the things that pull the strings of Black women. Because Black women don't care about Black men being discriminated, but they do care about Black women being discriminated against. They don't like Zaddy to not include them, even if it's something so detrimental as the eugenics program that his grandmother started. And that, you see what I'm saying? And that he was the president of the New York chapter. And so he tied it into these things that mean something historically to Black women. But the question that Black women need to ask themselves is this: who does this benefit? As you get out here and windmill, who does this benefit? It hasn't benefited you ever. Never, ever, never. Nothing that these people have ever come up with has actually benefited you. And we've lived long enough in everything that they've given you to actually see the outcome has not been good. It has not been savory. It has not been anything that has actually helped us. To what end? So y'all got to stop fighting for their rights. Stop fighting for them. Let them go out there and windmill. They want it so bad. They so devastated. They can windmill. You sit back in the shade for once. Y'all want to talk about Black women who mule for Black men? Y'all be muling for white women. So what's the difference? You mammying for them. That's actually the true definition of a mammy. You mammying for them. And you always have been. So my issue is, when are you going to stop doing it? When are you going to understand that the way you win is to not participate in their programs when we know that their programs are specifically designed to do us harm? We know it's a eugenic program. We know what a eugenics program is. Just because you want to ignore why it was created and what purpose it serves doesn't stop it from serving that purpose. Just because you choose to ignore it, or you choose to believe the other lies that they tell you about why it's here. Oh, it's women's rights, it's women's reproductive rights. Oh, guns have more rights than women. Guns have had more rights than black people, period, in this country. Now all of a sudden it's supposed to be your fight. You supposed to fight to be able to delete what's in your womb. You supposed to be able to fight for that. The underhanded compliment in that article, well, you guys are used to fighting, so you should go out there. Because we're not used to fighting. Y'all are masculine, y'all are manly, y'all do it. We over here being feminine. We're trying to keep our feminine frame as women. Furthermore, we trying to get what we want by using you as a proxy so that our men don't look at us as the ones that's really fighting them. Make you do it. Because we know he don't care about you no way. And we know that whatever rights you get, we can just slide in under the umbrella of women and take that right. Just like affirmative action. Black women fought for that. Black men fought for it. Black men were supposed to be the ones that benefited more so from affirmative action, but it was white women because women were a minority. Women were a protected class, so that slid right under affirmative action, right? Not one time has Becky historically come and helped y'all. Not one time has she stood out there and windmill for you. Not one time has she stood out there and put her neck, on the chopping block to get black women anything that benefited black women. Not one time. Keisha, you can go to Karen and she will not help you if it don't help her. And you can go under there trying to be her sister if you want to. And it's not going to work. Because if it doesn't benefit her and her kind and her family and her community and her people, then you can forget it. You can ice it. But y'all always got y'all neck out on the chopping block for them. Always outside getting your wig snatched off in a windmill fight for them. You stay getting your wig snatched off. You stay rolling around in the street getting your pants snatched off fighting for them. And then when they get what they want, they ditch you to the side. You go back over there where you belong. All of a sudden, you're not a part of them. All of a sudden. And I don't know when y'all gonna get tired of that. And they keep playing you with the same lie about it's about health care and it's about not discriminating against you. And we're just trying to make everything equal. And we're just trying to give you the same access to kill your baby as we give white women. That's all. That's all we're trying to do. And why wouldn't you fight for that? Why wouldn't you come out here and fight? Because you need to be fighting against every form of discrimination. I don't care what the outcome of that discrimination is. You need to be fighting for all of it. Because ain't you been discriminated against too long in this country? So go out there and windmill. I need your wig snatched off. I need a tumbleweave going down the street. I need all of them. I need your nails knocked off and your mascara running. Okay? I need you to come through after that fight with one shoe and your leggings ripped up. I want this to be a whole Waffle House fight. You understand me? I want you to fight like you're at the Waffle House at 2 a.m. after the club and you're drunk. I need you to fight like that. Okay, because only y'all get drunk like that. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna keep up the facade that we don't get drunk like that and fight at our own brand and version of a Waffle House. We do it at Cracker Barrel where there ain't no cameras. But y'all fights at Waffle House at 3 a.m. and you be drunk in your dresses and your dresses hiked up and your booty be out. That's how I want you to fight for these abortion rights. Do you understand me? And y'all gonna get out there and do it because y'all love Becky. You do everything Becky say you want to be next to her, just like Black Lives Matter. Patrice Cullors wanted to be next to a bunch of Beckys. That's why she bought her house in the whitest part of America that she could find. So we have a petition to address that. And the link to that petition is in the description box. So please sign, share, and contribute. And also sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.